Welcome back to a brand new episode of Private Parts with me, Liv Bentley. This is the podcast where nothing is off limits. Today I've got some very special guests joining me on the sofa for a spooky special all the way from Liverpool, and to give us a deep dive into the world of the paranormal, it's Sean and Bex. Woo! I'm very excited about this. But let's just start from the very beginning. So can you both sort of explain how you met and how you got into the paranormal world?
We literally, it was so boring the way we met. We got into, it was in a nightclub. It was really boring, 20 years ago. And we just hit it off from there, didn't we? Yeah, but we didn't really speak about paranormal stuff back then. It wasn't like on the agenda, was it?
No, and I thought she was mega rich and she wasn't.
I thought he was mega rich and he wasn't.
But we didn't do anything paranormal until 2012-ish.
13.
And we did some ghost hunts.
No, we moved into a house first.
Boy, it wasn't haunted.
In a graveyard. And then that sort of propelled us on to do ghost hunts.
Just out of curiosity, why on earth would you choose to live in a house in a graveyard?
Don't ask. Do you know what? I was on Rightmove. I was looking, as you do. I was thinking we want to move, like mid-year. And I was thinking, yeah, this looks amazing. This has got loads of bedrooms. It's got bathrooms in every single bedroom. And it's dead cheap. Went and had a look at it, and I was like, it's in a fucking graveyard. Came round, and he was like, okay, yeah. So we did the Yui, and the fella was like this.
You couldn't write it, could you?
But we went in, didn't we? And the rooms were massive. Yeah. And you think, you know what, we can do something with this. And then 12 years later, we're still there.
Wait, but when you first walked in, did you think there was anything off about the house?
No.
I thought there was something off about the man.
Yeah, he was creepy.
The man was an
shady.
oddball.
Normally most are, aren't they?
We still think to this day he buried his wife in the garden somewhere.
There was a big mound in the garden.
Wait, have you not got any of your equipment out and hung it around?
Yeah, we have actually.
Yeah. Have you?
In the early days, we have.
Is he still selling houses?
Well...
But no, that led us on to do paranormal, living in a sim.
Yeah, and what we did is we had like a seance one night for Halloween with the family. It was just a party, really. Yeah. And then we decided, this was quite fun. And so we started getting into ghost hunts, and it went from there, didn't it? When we moved into the house, things happened, and they still happen to this day. So
you just turn a blind eye.
You do.
But pre this, did you believe in ghosts and stuff? Like, have you always had a sort of...
I always sat on the fence, and I still sit on the fence. And I think the reason I still sit on the fence is because I want a ghost in front of me going, hi, I'm a ghost.
Yeah.
That is when I'll go, I am a full believer. And until that day, I'm not. I'll sit on the fence.
But we've had an experience like that, and it was in Newsham Asylum.
Yeah, but we ran away from it.
The scared ghost hunters.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd run a fucking mile, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I still do. In the house, if something happens in the house and I'm on my own, I'll still run. Or I'll ring my mum and go, Mum, will you come over? But no, yeah, we did go on.
No, in Newsham Asylum in Liverpool, there's like a third or fourth floor, and we were just explaining to this group of people that were with us the ghost stories of the location, and there's apparently a child that was locked in one of the rooms there and died. And
scratch marks
as we're explaining it, a misty figure started to appear.
But we couldn't explain it.
But we just legged it. We were like, get the fuck out of here. This is
honestly, we ran.
We
ran, but then we got lost in like a psych ward, and we were like, shit, where about?
No.
Yeah, we got lost. We were like, how do we get out?
And we had no torches, nothing.
No torches,
and it was pitch
nothing.
black, so it was
pitch black.
It was super bad. But in the house as well that we live in, as well, we've had experiences where the doors open, and at first we thought it was the children, and so we were opening the door and they weren't there; they were asleep in bed. So then we get used to it. But most recently, it was early last year, wasn't it?
God, don't. This still gives me the creeps.
I came downstairs and it was daylight, a bit like this. And I opened the room to the living room, and there was a girl sat on the sofa, and she looked at me like that. But she looked at me as shocked as I was to see her.
Who the fuck was she?
I shut the door, I said, Bex, come and see this. And opened the door again, she'd gone.
What, like it physically looked like a human, or
yeah,
like
this
a
is what I
murky
asked
figure?
No, it was physical, like it's clear as day. You sitting there, and I said to Bex, like, is that a ghost, or is that like another layer in like a dimensional slip? And is she actually living in our house watching the television for free? And then without TV license.
She's on the fucking Wi-Fi.
She is. No, but I said, is that what happened? Or is it a ghost? Because she saw me and she was a shock. Maybe I was a ghost to her. She saw me and she was as scared as I was of seeing her.
But then in that same month, like I was in bed asleep and he wakes me up and he goes, there's somebody beside the bed. I was like, fuck off. And he goes like that to grab at this girl.
I thought it was
like,
about
14 or something. He went like that and his hand went through her and then she went disappeared. And it was like, I've never seen anything like that in the house.
Right.
And I don't want to.
But that was like the movie, I think it was The Ring, the movie The Ring.
She had the hair down.
when she comes out the well.
Yeah, with the hair over the face. And
don't say it was that.
I swear to you, right? And I looked and I thought, fucking Isabella. Right?
Wait, have
Because
you
Izzy's
ever
like that.
turned any of this stuff on to
We
see
have,
if she's
and
there?
we've done it in that bedroom.
Yeah.
And it was horrible because it I don't know what it was. It was something that gave out names, words, and it was bedroom. And then I said to Sean, I need to use the loo. I'm just going to nip the loo. And then it went toilet.
That, yeah.
And then it was saying stuff that we were saying. It was like
I remember
mimicking
that.
stuff.
Wait, can we turn this on a sec? Show me how you turn your bits on.
Well,
Well, you can try.
I've been trying for years. But this is a pressure sensor. And if we leave this on the side, so that's okay. It's going to take readings every few moments. And if it goes to red, or if it goes to amber, they potentially like that, there could be something around. But if it goes to red, it's going to beep an alarm. And then that'll give us an indication that something potentially is here.
Okay.
So it could be like a spirit. It could be natural. But in this room, the air is quite still, so it probably will be an entity. This is a empath, and it's got a library of a dictionary of words inside of it. And when we switch it on, it's got different sensors. It's got temperature sensors. It's got electromagnetic field sensors inside. When we switch it on, it's going to register the baseline of the area, which it's doing now. And once it's done that, if it detects anything, it'll pick out, apparently the spirits will pick out a word, or it could be quite random, but I think it might be real. You know what I mean? So we'll select mode. So do you want, in fact, let's pick the mode. Do you want, how are you? Tell me something about you. Is there anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Yeah, is that what you want?
Yeah. I'd like to hit the top Apple 5 podcasts.
Possessed. So.
Possessed? That I'm possessed? Is that
Yeah. So it's
Straight to
it's
red.
just
not the first time I've been told that, but
So we'll leave that on and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, and this is a K2 meter. These are on every ghost hunting show out there in the world, and they pick up EMF radiation, if you like, EMF radiation. And if this lights up above orange or yellow, there'll be something around. I don't know if there's any way we can influence it in here right now.
Is it a phone?
To give you an idea, so you can see there like a
What's
phone.
that?
So it's just a
oh my
phone.
God, that's quite a cool phone.
I know.
Yeah,
Samsung
Samsung
Flip.
Flip.
Sick.
Again, another temperature sensor. If anything interferes with that, it'll light up different colours and alert to us.
Okay.
Yeah, that one will time off, so it bollocks that we use that.
Okay.
Why'd you get out then?
Because it looks good. That looks like something off Ghostbusters.
It
You know,
does
when it's
actually,
yeah, it does.
It does, to be fair.
And this is a singing bowl, and I'm shit at using it, and Beck's really good
Well,
at
that's,
using it.
It's
I
a
don't know
what,
why
sorry?
you brought that.
Well, it's the only one that fits
We've got
in
a
the
big
box.
one and it's gorgeous. Like proper lovely.
Oh, they remind me of the things when people lie down. Like they
That's
look
what
like
it is,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is.
So wait, what do you do with that then?
So what they believe that what happens with this is that it changes the vibrational energy, which is why they use them anyway.
Yeah.
But it allows spirits to communicate a lot easier.
So could you call spirits?
Well, we can.
Potentially. Like it depends what this was before it was this building. Like, you know, did anybody die in the ward? Was it a hospital in the ward? Was it a
don't ask
holding
me, I've
place?
got absolutely
That
no
sort of stuff.
idea.
And that's what you'd be drumming up.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Quickly, what was this building before? Well, something's
And
pinging.
then this is alarming, so
Yeah,
that's okay.
that shouldn't be
and then-
going off, to be fair, that
Yeah.
one, on the
There's some-
red thing.
There was a huge fire when a woman died saving children called Alice Ayres in 1885.
I've got
And that
goosebumps.
was famous for a huge fire on this street.
Right. Yeah.
Alice is.
Alice, are you here with us?
Alice? Who the fuck is Alice? What did she
Insulted?
say?
Did she say she was insulted?
Yeah, insulted.
Insulted? I've just said who the fuck was Alice.
No, this can't be real. Really?
But yeah. That's what I just said. Yeah.
Do you? Okay, wait. Hang on though. So this. I'm nervous. She's gonna start talking to us again.
Subdued.
She's subdued.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, possibly.
And so what? So now do you hunt ghosts specifically, or how does it work? Do you get people saying, "Listen, there's a fella in my house who's not really there. Could you come get rid of him?"
We don't really get
do you know
many
what?
house.
We did that. We
visits,
had that
do we?
yesterday. Yeah,
house
yeah. So somebody messaged yesterday, and so you've got to be really well. They do it all the time. I just
You've
don't
got to
tell
be really
Bex,
careful.
Yeah, because a lot.
You've got to be careful.
Exactly.
You're
you've gotta
passionate, yeah.
Yeah. What do you say? Passionate. Yeah. So like a lot of people have got mental health problems, and so they
We
think
find
they're
that a lot
seeing.
as well with the paranormal field. Like there's a lot
Right.
of followers that
Have
suffer
got
with
mental
health.
health problems, and so they may think they're possessed by a ghost or they've got something going on in life when it's a mask for something else that's happening around them. So you have to be super careful. So what we tend to do with those requests for people to come to the house depressed is
Who's depressed?
but do you know what that going off is? And
That's not-
is saying something's here. Yeah, so we've got to be careful. So we tend to point them in a direction of a spiritualist church.
Yeah. Do you think you can almost not tempt fate, but say having things like seances, you can
Yeah.
bring in some bad people? You know, like
Yeah.
in horror films when suddenly the
Yeah,
devil
yeah,
possesses
yeah.
one's body. What is it, The Exorcism of Emily Rose? The first horror film I watched, and probably actually I love horror films, but that was terrifying.
Yeah. So can you bring something in? You probably can. But you've got if you want that to happen, it's going to happen. You know, if you don't want that to happen, you're not just going to do a seance and something's going to possess you and take.
So when
go
you
home.
two do a seance at home, just the two
We
of you on a
don't.
Friday
We
night,
don't. We don't.
you don't do that. Okay, no.
No.
Well, but when one does a seance, what like is it sort of? Do you get friends around and do it like game
no.
night?
No, yeah, no, yeah, they want to, you know what I
want
mean,
to,
all
like,
the time. Yeah, I mean
When we've done it in the past, though,
yeah, because there's a church by us and it's haunted as well. And if you knock at the door, it knocks back. And
yeah, that's fun.
I think we've
How are you guys living there? What did
I have no idea.
And so you've got children.
Yeah, 3.
Do
girls.
you because you know how they say kids are quite susceptible to ghosts and stuff? Do they pick up on anything?
So when we first moved into the Sem, my daughter was 3, and she was in her bedroom. So her bedroom's there, our bedroom's there. What did it say?
Infatuated.
Oh. And she run into my room. I was unpacking boxes. He was at work. And she said, Mum, there's a man. He's telling me to get out of his house. And I was like, don't be stupid, there's no man. The doors are locked. It's fine. It's just us two. And she goes, no, Mum, he's behind you. I'm in my room by now. He's got red hair and he's shouting at me. And I was like, babe, there's no one behind us. It's just me and you. Anyway, I took her downstairs, forgot about it, told Sean when he came home. And then weirdly enough, about a month later, that we were speaking to people who worked in the Sem and look after the grounds. And they said, oh yeah, there was a man who lived in your house and he was called Ginge.
Yeah.
And he had red hair. Oh my God. We
And
brought
that was
Ginge
the
with
pressure
us.
sensor. Yeah.
Ginger's in the building.
Possibly, yeah. You know what I mean? It could be.
Ginge was
Yeah.
in the...
Quickly, what was the bell for again?
So we ring that.
We used that, didn't we, in our last investigation?
We use it to try and. It's like an old school method of trying to attract a spirit to come into the room.
What do you think? Can you tell the difference between a good spirit and a bad spirit? Like,
Oh,
do
we can.
Yeah, you can now. Yeah, you can now.
We pick up on it, don't we?
Yeah.
Like if it's bad, you feel like you need to get out. And
Really?
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you do. It doesn't
Do you
make
think
nice.
I don't know if this is from like horror film stuff, but do you think bad spirits linger around because there's like unfinished business?
Well, that's what I always thought. Like, is there unfinished business and they want like... yeah, that's what I
Because
thought.
I'm convinced of that.
I thought that.
When I moved into, when we were kids, our family home, the couple who lived there, the wife died in the house. Anyway, we had this sweet Polish nanny who would scream in the night, and she'd say there was a woman sitting at the end of the bed. So my sweet mother got the local vicar to come over and do a whole thing of shoving his water everywhere. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Anyway, what apparently it was is that the husband was having an affair. and the ghost was lingering on because she wanted it to be known.
That's
And then they found a
good.
business card on the floor randomly in the sitting room of the woman who was having the affair. Isn't that weird?
That is really
that's like-
weird.
And my mum believes in a lot of ghost stuff. I mean, I personally haven't really witnessed much.
Well, I think that's quite valid then for you, yeah, as an experience as well.
But odd
Yeah.
things like that do happen.
All the time, yeah, absolutely. I think that's quite good.
That's really
Yeah.
good. But I think it's unfinished business. If they're lingering around, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've done it before, and we've said like we've been communicating via these equipment with ghosts, and we've said like, do you need to get a message out? And there was a name. I don't know the name, but there was a name and then a surname, and we googled it, and he was still living, and he was in Liverpool.
What did you contact him?
We tried, but it was just so hard. We got people to try and contact him, and never.
Some people don't
happened,
want to
never.
know. You know, when you speak to them, like, don't want to know. It's a load of bullshit.
But
Yeah.
there was a message that came through, and we were like, "Oh my god!" There's
What do you then
actual
do? What
message.
can you then do with that? Nothing. You just
Nothing
sort of.
really.
You let it go.
Let
Yeah.
it go. Yeah.
Sad but true.
Do you do you get people ever coming to you to ask you to call the spirits to help them with something, or because they want to speak to like a dead family member?
No, it's mainly can we get rid of the ghost, you know, from
Really?
their house.
We used
Yeah.
to get that when we did public hunts.
Yeah.
When we did public
Well,
ghost
now
hunts,
it's-
people
yeah.
wanted the dead relatives to come through on the Ouija board and stuff, and you'd figure out, oh, it's them moving the little thing on the board. Because every time we did it on our own, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're not going to lie to each other.
Yeah.
Let's do it when there's nobody around. And we did it, and the thing didn't move.
Oh, really?
And we noticed that there was a lot with the public, and he just wanted the nan to come through, so they'd move the thing, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's moving!
But
It's spelling out my name."
They do work strange. So I was Bex was having a baby years ago, and I was investigating a place in Altrincham. It was an old pub that was used as a courthouse.
Right.
And there was a voice that was caught, and it said, "I never." It was a female's voice. And when we got back to edit and we were editing it, I said, "Bex, you need to listen to this," because it was clear as day. It was Bex's voice. And
That was
I was
amazing.
like, "Can we put this in the show or not?" Because we debated doing it because we
'Cause
knew
people
that
would
people
just
say
say it
it's
was me.
Bex.
Yeah.
But if we were going to fake it, we wouldn't put Bex's voice in the show.
Yeah.
Do you know, we'd stick another voice in and go, "I never," you know. But and I said it's too good not to put in, just otherwise we'll lose it on the edit floor and we'll never see it again. And so we put it in, and I think that sometimes they can manipulate their own voices and appearance to suit you, because that ghost knew it was communicating with me, and so it put Bex's voice on. But how did it know Bex's
So
voice?
weird.
Yeah.
Do you find a lot of people don't really believe in it and they think it's all a bit of a sort of
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
And I
There's-
still don't believe in it. Yeah.
No, there's
It's quite good that you guys say
Yeah.
that, because actually you could have come
Yeah.
here and been like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
give me 100 quid and I'll get rid of it.
Do you know what? I
Have you got
think-
1,000? I'll do what you want.
But do you how do you, so when people want you to get rid of ghosts, how do you get rid of them?
Oh, right, yeah. So we got rid of a poltergeist, didn't we? Yeah. And it was in somebody's basement. And that was in
Yeah,
a place called Wigan, was it? Was it Wigan or Lee or somewhere?
Lee.
It was near Manchester.
So talk me through how this happens. You roll up to the house,
Yeah.
have a little look around and thought you can...
And so they're saying, look, I've had like pools of water appear on the
On the
floor,
floor.
pictures flying off the
Scissors
wall.
coming out and just being on the table.
And then-
knives being on the table. And we're like, oh my God.
We're like, where is it? And they're like, in the basement. And we open the basement and it looks like a typical creepy horror movie.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. So we thought we have to do like this due diligence. We're like, is it real? Is it not real? And we go into the basement and then we switch the lights off.
Oh my
and
God.
stuff started getting flung at us.
I
And
was
so
like, can we just go now?
I'll be honest, I'm sweating thinking about this right now.
Yeah.
It's my worst nightmare going down to someone's basement. Unless it was
I
a wine
hate
cellar.
anything paranormal.
it growled, didn't it? It growled. Do you remember the
It
growl?
was scratching
Yeah.
on the wind. And I was like, how is this happening? How is
Yeah.
this
How
happening?
do you guys sleep at night? What do you take?
After that, a coffee. I do anyway.
Wine.
Yeah. No, but we managed to get rid of it, but it took us
That
a
was
a
odd.
while,
That
didn't
was
it?
really odd. I've never experienced that before,
And
ever.
we didn't know if we had got rid of it, you know, and we were like, oh, this poor woman's going to be phoning us in a few weeks going, oh, it's got 10 times worse, you know what I mean? But she didn't, did she? She phoned us, she went, the house has been perfect, it's just gone quiet, and
Really?
it went well, yeah.
So this is kind of like day to day what you guys do. You'll get a phone call, and where does it predominantly? So it's not
Yeah.
really houses. It's normally building like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is houses sometimes, but
Yeah.
most of the time it's buildings,
Yeah,
because
buildings.
we also need to film a show as well, you know.
Oh yeah, I want to get onto this.
Yeah, so and we're busy with that and the
Yeah.
promotion of it. So we have to. We're quite selective, and because a lot of people like the call yesterday was like, can you come and move this ghost out of the house? I'm seeing things, and you can gauge from what they're writing to you what's happening. So we'll make a call, contact them, and direct them in the right direction first.
Yeah.
Do you know, weirdly
What if it's
enough,
poltergeist?
yesterday I was in work yesterday, and I had somebody one of my friends told me about her friend who had just moved into a house, big old house, Molly, and her boyfriend's a well-known DJ, and it's in Liverpool, I think.
Well, it wasn't her that contacted us then through the website.
No, but he was like his wife and his son was asleep, and he was doing some editing on a track, and he was hearing this big bang noise, constant bang, and then he looked into it, and one of the neighbours said, "Yeah, the young lad who lived there before you guys hung himself." I know.
Oh my God.
And they bought this skeleton with a noose around its neck, hung it up for Halloween because the kid wanted it, and then it wouldn't hang up; it kept falling down on the floor. I know.
Oh, no, it's
I know. That was just
crazy.
yesterday, and she was like, "Maybe you could help them out." And
do you know what we've also been doing recently? Yeah, and this is completely separate to that. Well, I mean, it's paranormal. We've been doing background work on Hollyoaks. Yeah, Specs is a nurse.
that's quite scary in there,
I'm
you know.
I'm a cop.
Wait, sorry, the TV show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite scary in there. That's what it was yesterday.
And I'm a cop.
In Hollyoaks, as
Yeah.
in the set?
Yeah.
It's
And
quite scary.
It's an old school. It's an old big old. It used to be an
Yeah.
old school, and it's haunted as hell in different parts of it.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I
so
didn't-
weird.
Didn't know. Well, a lot of them know. A lot of them know. A lot of the cameramen know, don't they?
What we do
No,
Oh, about
that
the-
it is
about the hauntings.
that it's a bit spooky in there.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, like
That means something's changed in the room.
that's it. Yeah, with the
Basically,
pressure sensor,
yeah.
so the pressure in the room's changing. So what I've experienced, a couple of things. So one was with all the crew outside in the village, and we were trying to take a take, yeah. And then it was just bang, 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 like somebody was doing work in the village. Well, it's a set, right?
Yeah.
So like, who the fuck's up there? Can you stop banging? They went in, nobody there. All right, and action, bang, 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 4 times, right? He went in, there was nobody there, and then most of the sets are just, you can go in and you can interact, but upstairs there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So that happened, but then I was in I think is it the McQueen's house? I'm not too sure the names of the places. It's McQueen's house. I was just waiting to go on because it's like they have these different sets as holding rooms, and there was an ironing board leaning against the fridge, and it just flew over, and I was like, "The fuck did that just happen?" And it's just me in the room, and I honestly I was like, "Fuck this!" So I went and waited in another area. Because I looked at it and there's just no way it could have just flew. You know what I mean? And it flew towards
That
me.
same week that happened to you, I was a nurse in one of the rooms on my own, waiting to walk out the room when they shout action. And there's something on the bed, you know those machines that they put in your finger?
Yeah.
One of those were on the beds, and it just went, whew, and it fell off, and I was like, how is that possible? How did it just fall off like that?
Do you think because you guys have got into
don't
this, you're
know.
more susceptible now
Yeah.
to it, and they're almost not they're fucking with you, but they're more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you can
100%.
sense it. Maybe. Don't know. But it
What
was
what
weird.
sort of building / like is notoriously the most haunted? Like schools, hospitals. Is there any-
Hospitals
Really?
are always you find stuff in hospitals. But you know what? Schools, old schools,
Old
are-
schools, yeah. And
they're
also,
quite-
we did the
and libraries
bunkers.
as well,
But do you remember,
because there's artifacts in the libraries.
Yeah.
do you remember that bunker we did in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere,
Oh yeah,
right? And we took a load of equipment with us, and it was the middle of nowhere. There was no
it was in
electric.
Formby, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just outside Liverpool,
And it was kicking off big time. There was stuff being...
snowing.
Yeah,
It was raining, and we just was like, "There's a bunker in the middle of that farmer's field. Let's go late at night. Everyone's asleep. Let's just go." Let's
Stu-
just-
yeah.
So
Stuff
we did
was...
it.
Stuff was...
You've got big
Yeah.
old balls. Let
It
me
was
tell
good.
you.
Honestly,
It was-
it's
See
the
me in
worst
fun.
thing
I'm
ever.
gonna
It's
go.
the worst thing ever. I'm just like, can we go now? Can we go now? Can we go now?
Do you actually get scared?
I hate it. I hate it. I get sweaty. My heart goes. I hate it. I hate it. But I do it because he wants me to.
Really?
I don't want her to do it. She likes doing it. No, you
Do
do.
you get a bit of a thrill sometimes?
No.
No.
Literally no. No, I'm just
Have you ever?
absolute. I'm so grey.
Has anyone ever come to you thinking that they're possessed?
Do you know what? We used to have that all the time, didn't we? when we used to take public hunts, they used to pretend they were possessed on the floor.
Oh my God.
You're joking.
No,
We went into one
happened,
hospital. It was Newsham Asylum in Liverpool. We went into one hospital
You
and
like
they
to
had.
hang out at the asylums.
This was amazing though. This place was amazing. You'd go in, you'd get everything you wanted there. And there's this massive washing machine, old washing machine. She ended up in the washing machine.
Oh my God, I remember, yeah.
She ended up in the washing machine like this.
Yeah, she did,
It was hard not to laugh at it.
Well, I don't even know where the picture
It was
is.
hard
Yeah.
not to laugh.
I
And you got to
remember
be professional and be
And then-
like,
How you couldn't be professional with some lunatic in
it
a
was
washing machine.
it was just, I
no,
quickly
see,
stopped.
I wouldn't be able to hold it together with that.
No, we walked away and we let somebody else do it and then we went back.
But there was another woman who was in the room, again, shaking the door like she was
Well, you
possessed.
just walked in. You thought, oh my God, what the hell have I walked into? They just the people
No,
were just
some people,
were
not
just
all people.
No,
Do you get any people who like want to go up against you for any particular reason, in terms of like thinking what you maybe do is wrong or you're
Oh,
like,
100
distant?
all the time.
All the
Yeah,
time.
all the time.
All the
yeah.
time.
I remember we caught a shadow of a ghost moving, and it was in. That's right. It was in a place called Tutbury Castle.
yeah.
And
Oh God, yeah.
Do you remember and the shadow moved across the wall? In fact, you saw it walk. It was a full blown figure.
Have you got any footage that I could have a look at?
We've got footage, yeah, and we've got it all set.
Oh, what, a video?
Yeah.
What? Sorry. I get overexcited, by the way. I've been called out for interrupting, but it's because I get,
But
mine's fascinating.
it walked across the room, and everyone's like, right, this was the lighting of the cameras.
They tried
and
to
they tried to.
recreate it,
So we
yeah.
were sitting there thinking, well,
Go on then.
make us look shit, and they couldn't. And people spent money and all sorts to
They did,
try and
yeah,
debunk
yeah.
it. And we were like,
Yeah.
2 fingers to you, you know what I mean? Bollocks to you. You know, we caught it, and you
The
didn't.
best piece of advice we were given when we first started this sort of stuff was grow a thick skin,
Yeah.
because people will just take the piss
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything, and you're just thinking, yeah, but I'm getting my bills paid. I don't give a shit.
Have you met a lot of other ghost hunters? Like, do you sort of go to ghost hunting conventions?
No.
We don't,
Like,
but we
no.
piggyback off them, so we film when
Yeah.
they're filming, when they're doing a ghost
If
hunt.
they
We
hire a
go
place
and we
sometimes, we'll just
piggyback off
it, yeah.
by filming somewhere else
Yeah.
in that building.
And some people are
but
really
they're
nice like
so
that.
dedicated,
Yeah.
aren't they? They're so dedicated.
So
to
one
the
of
thing.
our fans the other day did a ghost hunt for 14 hours.
14 hours.
what do you mean? Just
From, like,
roaming around?
Sitting in a building with
for
lights off,
14
just
hours, which is
14 hours going after
dedication,
ghosts.
What, waving one of his machines about, looking
Yeah.
for a ghost?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was flabbergasted.
But do you sort of go out to seek the ghosts, or how does it work? Like, so when you say you're ghost hunting, are you focusing on seeking something,
So
or
yeah.
you're just
to see if
looking?
there's an afterlife, basically.
Do you think there is an afterlife?
That's my main focus.
Well, I don't
is
think
to
there
seek,
is, you know.
to seek
I
out an afterlife.
I think it's all interdimensional. And we always talk about, I think that the ghosts are interdimensional. Maybe you die and you go over and you live in a new life in another realm.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Maybe that's been creeping up lately. Oh, maybe. Has that answered the question?
Exactly. What is the scariest thing you have ever experienced? I think mine's about to happen.
Oh, it's been, well,
We went to Gran Canaria once and filmed there, and it was called The House of the Devil.
it's good.
What was the backstory of The House of the Devil?
Apparently the devil built it years ago. I mean clearly didn't. Do you know what I mean? Because he would have had to have joined it all up and everything. But it's got devil involvement. And we were stood outside
Just the two of us.
filming it like
Seriously.
B-roll. And we put a lock off camera. We didn't know it was more than us.
This is Sean's idea, Let's go to a Gran Canaria and stand in the middle of nowhere in a foreign place and do a ghost hunt.
Well,
yeah, let's do that.
It was because of the backstory, and it was really good. It was the devil who came, and I can't even remember the backstory.
But we had all the equipment
Yeah.
in there, and we were standing outside, literally
and
no
we
one
could hear
there.
it walking, couldn't we?
We could hear him walking.
Him
Could hear
walking
somebody
inside.
walking. And then you could hear
Weird.
like the machines going off, and you're like,
And were you both genuinely scared?
yeah, honestly petrified. I was like, I'm not doing it again. I tell him off all
Really?
the time. I tell him off all the time.
Well, then
I'm not doing
I'm
it
like,
again.
look,
Not
we need to
doing
get the next great capture.
This is what he said. We
Yeah.
need to get the next episode filmed. We need to get the next episode. I'm not doing it again.
Because we've got series to pump out there. So I'm like, we need to bang on with this. You know what I mean? We've got 10 to pump
So
out.
okay, so let's get on to talk about this series because so what is it? So each episode is a ghost hunt. And do you go all over?
Yeah, we
We
do.
try, yeah.
We
We try and
yeah.
go all over, yeah.
We've been down in, is it Kent?
Yeah.
We did Razor Ruddock's house.
Yeah.
Can you wish spirits upon people?
I don't know. That I don't know.
I wouldn't say you could.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to be open to it, haven't you? You've got to want to feel a connection for it to come.
Because do you believe in, you know how like after someone dies, people sort of get signs or something weird does happen? I
do
sort
believe
of
that.
do believe in that.
Yeah, I believe in that fully.
Or like, what is it with the feathers? You know when someone dies and they say
Yeah.
you see a feather or a feather suddenly appears?
But then is that your mind go? This is where I'm sitting on the fence.
Yeah.
Is that your mind going? I'm heartbroken because that person's died. Shit, there's a feather. That's
But actually
him.
it's just a fluffy pillow. Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Or is it a bird, a pigeon up there, just like,
Yeah.
you know? I saw one coming out the train station today, and I thought, oh, there's a feather. But is it
there's
just
loads
a
of
pigeon?
pigeons
Yeah.
in London.
But is it our minds going? Is it our minds
Looking
picking
for
up and
something.
looking for those signs? I fully believe that, and I think it's a comforting thing, isn't it? That humans do, to know that that person's not gone forever. But is it just us going?
Have either of you ever called a spirit from some?
What? Every time you talk.
Have you ever spoken to a spirit of someone that someone has died that you guys know?
No.
No.
That I'm waiting for.
And we know, I've been to loads of mediums with Bex, and we've quit with that now. I've only met like one or two genuine mediums, but you've got to. I think we've caught mediums cheating.
I always think if a medium was real, why don't everybody know about why wouldn't you be going, let me give you a reading, let me show you I'm real?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just be going up to everybody and like proving your point?
I can't work it out because I, at low moments of my life, decide to go and speak to a medium just to make myself feel better because they can only tell you positive things. Although in saying that, they haven't always told me positive things. And there are certain things that I don't know if you then pre-think it and then you make it happen essentially yourself.
Yeah, but so like with the mediums, so you obviously you'll go to a medium, they'll know who you are anyway. So you're a lot easier to read than somebody else.
Yeah.
But they'll give you a load of information and you'll only remember the stuff that relates to you.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then
it's like,
if they get it wrong, what I found a lot of mediums say is, just take it away with you.
What do you mean you caught them cheating?
So we've seen mediums when we've been filming our show, Ghost Dimension, reading the walls in places with the information sheets and stuff.
like you'd go into we'd be filming in a library and you'd be picking up the information sheets and we'd walk around.
What do you mean? The mediums?
Medium, yeah. So we'd get like special guests, mediums coming on to the show.
Okay.
For like one off. And you'd walk around the corner with the camera and they'd go, put the thing back.
Yeah.
And
That's
I'd
hilarious.
read all of that because I'm like dead interested with all of the tombs and stuff.
And they'd recite it
And
word
they'd recite
for
it
word.
word.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh, that's kind of a shame.
It is. It is. And our first ghost hunt that we went on, when we were very
At Tap
green,
Park?
yeah, we went dressed up all in like
we were
Halloween stuff.
stupid.
We were stupid. And we walked in and everybody's in the duffel coats and
I was
like
a
the big
vampire or something.
Yeah, I had blood dripping down me and every now we're like, yeah, let's go and do this. We walked in and everybody's like that.
They're all in the coats.
They all give us
like,
proper snotty looks
Really?
going, would you think it's some sort of joke?
Oh, yeah.
We like made it like do this walk of shame to the front to sit down like that.
So how often do you do a hunt?
We don't anymore. We literally don't, do
So
we?
but no, but like we film about 2 series a year, don't we?
Yeah.
So
We
about
just
20
do
days
TV
a year.
stuff. We don't do any
We don't do any.
public stuff anymore, unfortunately, no.
Do you feel like when you're in the graveyard, you can switch off from like the goings-ons that go on?
100%.
Oh yeah.
Close
But you know
curtains,
what
though.
though? You say that though, and if I leave you in the
Yeah.
house on
No,
your own,
I'm scared still.
or if I'm in the house on your own, I'm like, well, I'll do you know, I'll stay in this room tonight because
You don't wanna move,
You don't
do
want to
you?
move upstairs.
You
do you?
don't.
It just makes me think of The Conjuring. Yeah, you don't sound like you're scared of much.
Yeah.
I'd be
Well, we were.
absolutely bricking it.
We were shitting our pants years ago when we first started. If you see any of the early stuff, we're like, Jesus Christ, and we were swearing, fucking running away from everything. And now we're just
People
like,
used to, all the fans watch it go, stop screaming!
hey, what's going
Sorry.
on? Yeah,
Scared?
no, fuck it away. You know what I mean? Like, leave me alone. Yeah, I mean, I'll be on the floor.
fallen on the floor.
Yeah.
So he was between my legs. And it's like, now the door open. We're like, shit.
Fucking door's open, run, yeah. Can't run you on something. For fuck's sake.
And are your kids scared, or what do they think? How old are your children?
14, 12 and 8, all
Oh, yeah.
girls. And they are scared of the house, to be fair. And I think it's the friends, because the friends like, you live in a castle, a spooky castle. You don't fucking live in a spooky castle, you live in a house. But I think it's that, and they do get a bit scared. My eldest, she's not scared of anything. She's like, Dad, let's watch a horror. She's fine, but it's the other two. And you can see they're a little bit scared, because it's like, go to your bedroom, and they're like, no. You come with me. but no, they take it on the chin, don't they?
Yeah, because we tell them it's not real. We say it's not real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Ignore it all.
Yeah.
But Izzy's of the age now. She's like, well, I don't care.
We
I
did
wanna see
say
a
to
ghost.
Izzy, do you want to
Yeah,
come
like-
filming with us one night? And she said, yeah. What do we do?
Really?
What do we do?
That fucker's gone off a lot, by the way.
Isn't
What is
it?
that?
I don't know
that's
why.
the pressure sensor. So that's a significant change in this room. So something's here.
Something's coming in, going out, coming in.
Hormonal sweats. Do you believe that objects can possess? Did you say something?
Calibrating.
Oh, calibrating. Do you think objects can be possessed, like dolls?
So maybe like the movies and stuff. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know what? I don't know.
I'd like to touch, like the doll, like
Annabelle.
yeah, I'd touch it.
Oh, I wouldn't.
The one in the cabinet, and they say, "Do not open the cabinet."
Anywhere near me. if I'm
I
honest with you.
wouldn't.
No, I don't
No.
think. No, because I don't think you can.
Right. We went to a
Antiques.
museum. Yeah.
Antiques museum.
No. We went to a museum. Where was it? Leeds?
Oh
Somewhere like that.
yeah, Leeds Museum.
And we were in this old room, had loads of artifacts from everywhere, and we had this machine where it would give you sentences, and we put it on this, I think it was a surfboard or something, and it brought out the name Brad. Brad's a very young and hip name, isn't it? It's not like Edward or anything from the past. So I do believe that maybe things, because we put it on another machine, it'd come out like with an old name. So how was that? How was that machine?
I don't know, but like that doll, yeah. So the
I
Annabelle
think
doll,
sometimes they can be possessed.
I don't
Objects can
think.
be possessed.
Yeah, but I don't think it's got an active ghost that's going to attack you.
No.
'Cause
But I
what-
think
I-
it could.
Chucky.
Why
Like
would?
Chucky.
Because in reality, you got to look at it and go, it's only a bit of glass, isn't it? You know what I mean? You're a ghost. You're just going to put your hand through it and grab somebody.
Yeah, unless it's flying at you.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying. Do you find that any of the ghosts / spirits are younger or older?
Yeah, you get a lot of kid spirits. come
Yeah,
through.
Really?
it's such
Yeah,
a shame.
on Ghost Hunt, on film and nights, you get a lot of ghosts.
But what, kids who've been murdered or something?
Yeah, it all just died in the
Yeah,
war or something like that.
Oh,
And more as in like older from years ago
Yeah.
or like current?
Older.
old Victorian
Yeah.
kids. It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
There
terrifying.
was a
Little sailor suit.
There was that same place we got that Brad on the surfboard. We went upstairs and we were literally just changing batteries or something, and the machine, what was the hand dryer went off.
Oh yeah, in the room. Yeah,
I love the way you're saying, oh yeah, like you were some summer holiday memory.
it's because it happens all the time. Like, oh, I remember
But
that because there was a lot of people stood with us.
That
and so we were
machine
like,
brought through the name Christopher.
Right.
And an age like 8 or something, and we were like, "Oh, Christopher, did you die? You 8?" And the hand dryer went off. And every time we asked Christopher, the hand dryer went off, and we're
it
like,
was weird.
There's something a bit sad about that. I wonder
"Isn't
if
it?
kids,
Isn't
yeah,
it?
there's
That
just
was
a bit
sad.
like they're
That was
lingering
sad.
around for something.
Yeah, that was sad.
If there's someone who's potentially living with a ghost,
Yeah.
what would your advice be?
Move out.
Move out.
No.
It's my advice. I'd take that.
Yeah, go on, you go.
Oh, yeah, me. If they're living with a ghost, if they're happy living with a ghost, be happy. But if they're not happy living with a ghost and it's causing issues, maybe it's like moving stuff or scaring them, we would say sage the house.
Oh, so the saging is a thing.
Yeah.
I
I
thought
think
that was
the
just
sage-
after a bad breakup. Just
Yeah.
waving that around.
Open the
burn
windows,
it.
sage every single corner, then walk around.
What is it? What is it with the sage that
I
gets rid of
don't
it?
know. It's like white sage.
It
It's
goes
like
back for
it goes back.
centuries, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And do you know what we also, and it's dead basic, we just say, you need to just ask them to leave and they will go.
Oh, what
And
happens? Say,
it's as
let's have a cup of
basic
tea.
as that.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck out of my
no,
house.
Please
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
I don't want you here. Just go and be nice. Because what you got to remember as well is that people that have passed over to, and if they are in the spirit world, are people. So
Yeah.
be nice to them, you know.
And how would one know if potentially someone's hanging around to pass on a message?
You'd have to start
have to delve
asking
in,
questions. Maybe
delve
like,
deeper.
can you knock on the door, or knock on a wall, knock on an item here, and ask it an intelligent question. Are you here to communicate with me? Knock twice, you know, or once for somebody else.
I'm so sick in the head. I want to go home and do this, but at the
You
same
should
time,
well
I
do
really
it.
don't. 'Cause if something starts fucking knocking,
Not
I'm
in your
screaming.
house. Don't. Doing somebody else's house that you
Would
don't
you
like.
say to people not to like, you know how people love doing a Ouija board and shit? Because I mean, I've done that in the past.
What did you think of it when you did it?
Well, I'll be honest. We had this American housekeeper, and she was partial to the wacky backy. So we would play all sorts of weird games, and she did this bizarre thing where she'd push on our heads. Have I told you this? People are gonna think I'm fucking mental. I'm one of 5 kids, so me and all my sisters. You push on our heads. You go light as a feather, stiff as a board, and you do this
I
weird thing,
remember
and then you can pick each other up with your
With
fingers.
2 fingers?
Yeah.
I remember
Has anyone
that.
else ever done that, or am I
We
completely
used to do
insane?
that in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, she used to do, yeah, it's very odd. And then we had this tree house and we tried to do a Ouija board. I don't know if one of my sisters was messing about and one of us was doing it. But no, we would find great enjoyment out of it. Sick and bored, obviously. But no, I don't know if we ever really called a ghost.
I wouldn't
don't
do it in
know
the
if
house.
I really want to.
No, I just wouldn't. Just in case there's anything.
But my mum has had it. Actually, now thinking about it, maybe there's something evil following my mother. My granny was from Alabama. Anyway, she died. And we had a house in Australia, and bizarrely, you know those Ring doorbells? It had like one setting, that was it. Anyway, the doorbell would go off in the middle of the night, and it was some Alabama nursery rhyme that was
my
playing. And this happened 2 nights in a row.
Oh wow, validation.
I've got goosebumps again.
Does that, could we call my granny?
I mean, you could, and if she's here, maybe.
Millie, have I got her number? So wait, you know that poltergeist? How did you remove him?
Told him to get the fuck out of
Did
there.
you?
No, we
We
didn't.
saged. We saged a lot, didn't we? What else? What piece of equipment did we
we
use?
also-
the singing bowl.
And
Used the
played. We
singing
have
bowl.
a special chant. that
Can you
was-
try?
Yeah.
Just show me what you do with the singing bowl. Oh.
You ready? Sound. Why'd you bring this one?
No, listen. I wanted to challenge you
Wait, why is it a shit bowl?
because
Sean brought it.
we never use that one.
And what does this do? Sorry.
Sorry,
It goes dead high pitched, and
What,
it
if there's
changes
something in the
vi-
room?
No, it just goes dead high pitched usually. Well, that doesn't, and then it changes the vibrational energy in the room. Therefore, if there is a spirit trying to come through, it can come through. Just after
should we
that's
call
done.
one in? Should we see if is it Alice? Was
I
she
just
the...
wish we had the other bowl.
Yeah. Should we
Do you
try?
want
Let's
to
try.
ring the bell? I
No.
think you should ring the bell.
I ring the bell.
Yeah.
But if I ring it, will I get nothing to
No.
come for me?
You
Nothing
might
will
do.
come for you. Ring the bell and then call out and ask a question. And then, can you tell me your name?
Okay.
Yeah. Give it a good old little ring.
old ring.
Yeah.
Anybody there? Can you give me an indication that you're here?
Can you touch somebody?
No, don't do that.
Every noise now.
Every noise,
yeah, wait,
everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe okay. So what? Sometimes if you ring that and you can say, "Is anybody here?"
Yeah, so we'll like take that to a location where we feel like that would work. So
Sometimes kid spirits in a
Yeah.
location, like the bell. 'Cause
So
it's
here,
simple.
okay. So the 3 kids who died.
Yeah.
oh, there you go.
Every time we talk about Alice.
Alice, are you here? Oh, she sent an email through. For God's sake, Alice.
She's confirmed.
Do you find in the evenings, late at night, they're more apparent, or is it any time of the day?
Any time of the day. I think it's a myth that people say you can only see ghosts at night or in the dark. It's a myth. That's why we try and do it as well on the show. We try and do day shoots.
Yeah.
So you can show people,
A
look,
bit of a
things
mix, yeah.
do come out in the day. There's spirits wandering in the day, and at night time, there's no given time that
And
they come
so
out.
the difference between ghosts, spirits, whatever. What, Alice? Just, come on. Do you Is it always? What do they always? Is it different things? Like, is it a figure? Does it look like a human?
That I wish I knew.
What have you seen?
We've never
Well,
seen a figure.
but I've seen that figure in the house.
You've seen
And
that.
so
I've never seen anything.
So
What,
I know
Angry
that-
Ginger?
Yeah, well,
No,
no, the
Ginger.
girl,
Yeah.
there was the girl that was
girl
in
Oh
the
sitting
no,
house.
on the
Angry
sofa.
Ginger's that bloke I did a show with.
Angry Ginger's upstairs, you know what I mean? In the house. No, but
Yeah, the girl sitting on the sofa you saw, and the one
Yeah.
beside the
And
bed.
the
But
ring
I've
girl.
never seen an actual entity in front of me. I wish I had.
I can't work out if I'd want to.
No, I don't. I don't know
And
if I would.
that the girl that you imagined, or saw, not imagined, sorry, the girl that you saw, have you ever seen a photograph, or
Yeah.
does she look familiar in any
no,
way
not
at all?
And to be honest, like, if she wasn't somebody from another dimension living a life and do whatever, I feel like she was probably passing through into the cemetery. Maybe
We
she
have
just
noticed,
died.
you know, when there's like a lot of funerals in the daytime in the SEM, there's like more activity in the house.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we have noticed that. It was just after lockdown, and there was like funeral to funeral to funeral.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then everything was kicking off in the house. Like loads of things. Dogs barking at walls.
Can I come visit? I don't want to stay, but I'd love to come see the house. I'm
Yeah.
fascinated.
That's the thing. You turn a blind eye so much because we lived there. We've lived there for 12 years. You don't see it a lot now.
It's like second
You don't
nature.
hear it a lot now. Yeah, it's like second nature. It's when you're on your own and you're like, oh, what was that? Oh, who's walking down the hall?
Oh my
good.
god. Okay,
good.
can we watch one of these videos now? I need to see something.
So that's my wardrobe there, those two doors that are on the picture.
Big old walk-in wardrobe.
Yeah. Bex has got a bigger one
I've
downstairs.
got a whole room.
Yeah. So, and my wardrobe's dead untidy, by the way. And anyway,
It was, to caveat everything, we had just moved.
yeah. We had a television network that came in afterwards. They're like, can we film? I was like, babe, you need to tidy up. Fucking hell, you know what I mean? But yeah. So, and what was happening? We were with I think it was one of the kids in bed,
It was
and we were watching.
Izzy.
Izzy,
Oh,
we were-
young. She was 3. at
We were
the
watching
time.
like CBBC crap on the telly or something, and the door kept opening to my wardrobe.
And we were like,
And
we've
so
got
we
to film
started-
it. Got to film it.
We wanted to film it. Pointing at the door, it moved. Come on, this is somebody here wants to communicate with us. Open the door again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. Never works. No. That moved.
Bold as brass going into the fucking wardrobe. I'd shit myself.
Yeah.
Go in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch the light. It's a right mess. Like, look at that.
Terrified to
Yeah.
want to see that video back. Not seen it for 8 years.
I'll be honest, house would have been straight up for sale if that was
Yeah.
me.
That's 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's 12 years ago.
Yeah.
So this clip here, this is the church or the chapel at our graveyard of where we live, our house. And when we, it's abandoned, so there's nobody inside. We've been asked if we'd like to go inside, but we've had a look inside, and it's full of pigeon poo everywhere. Oh. So it's a bit
Let
dangerous.
alone all the dead priests.
Yeah, so we're like, we don't want to go in. We'll have a look at it from the outside. And when we knock at the door, something knocks back. Every time, yeah? Every time.
And there's no weirdo living in there.
100%, because you can't get in. 'cause
All
it's,
the doors
it's proper
are,
wooden locked off.
Yeah, there's something off about churches as well.
I'm just going to hold this close.
Yeah, just in case we get
I'm
the
going to
sound.
sneeze. Excuse
that
me,
a
sorry
sneeze?
about
Hey, Viva. Can you give us another word? I heard that.
that.
Wait, that thing knocking was
Oh my God, show it. And then
Oh,
this
you heard
device
that?
said
Yeah,
knocked.
right. We did.
And
Yeah.
it said knocked.
So we knocked.
Oh, listen. Shh. Voice. Yes, that was
But you know what? Like, that's good and everything, but we heard something being
dragged. So on that episode, something
as
got
well.
dragged
I
inside,
love
like
the dragon bit.
sounds
Yeah,
like a
it's
pew,
nice.
like a church pew or something.
Yeah.
Did I say anyway? So we were in a military area in Wales, and where they keep ammunition. They keep. It was during the war that they had stuff going on there. These secret tunnels under the ground, and there was lots of stuff kicking off. We started investigating during the day, and then it went into the night. But as we investigated in the day, it was super active, and then we caught a strange voice on camera.
Can you tell us your name? My name's Paul.
And I'm Jane.
I really appreciate it.
No,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Voices.
that is
Yeah, echoes
fucked
as well. So 'cause it echoes like, and you're like, what the
That was, oh my God. Got
Can you
goosebumps.
tell us your name? My name's Paul.
And I'm Jane.
I really appreciate it.
No, that's menacing as
And
hell.
there was only
Yeah.
4 of us there.
That's
Yeah.
no, that's horrible. That if
Horrible.
I'm sorry if I heard that.
Horrible.
But
And this is why it gives me the creeps, and I'm like, I want to go home.
Would you rather like an object moving or a voice? I'd rather an object moved because then I could make up there was a gust of wind. But if you
Yeah.
started hearing
Yeah.
voices,
because we've heard like a lot of people when they say I've got an EVP and you hear it and it's like, and it's not really an EVP. Or they call it a DVP now, depending on how they call it. But when you hear a voice like that, you can hear what it's saying.
but that sounds creepy.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're the same place, yeah.
Is it the same
Oh,
place?
what, back in Wales?
Yeah, back in Wales.
Hello, I'm Sean.
I'm Bex. Stop it.
No, the voices are actually too creepy for
That was all in that same place.
Do you hear that as soon as we said our names?
No, that hello was
But that's
like the
never
devil.
been investigated before.
Yeah.
Never been investigated before,
It
and
was
we were the
so
first
big.
ones who did it.
Yeah.
And it was massive. There's still stuff to investigate. We didn't finish it all.
That sounds like the devil, if
Doesn't
I'm
it?
honest
It's
with you.
weird, isn't it?
It is this
Yeah.
horrible. That's
Doesn't
not
it?
human. Is that quite common then? You hear a lot of voices.
We can,
Yeah.
hear loads of stuff. Sometimes the cameras don't pick it up.
But how
we
you
hear it
couldn't
all.
fake that, really, could you? Because
No.
I mean, you do get a lot
it's
of people
hard.
if you showed them that, they go, "Well, you've
All
obviously
the
just
time.
edited
Yeah,
that."
we've
All
not
the
put on
time.
that stuff, we haven't. Oh, so that was really good.
This
It's-
made me feel physically sick. This did.
Do that, yeah.
This is where I wanted to move
So,
out.
so what
Yeah.
happened with the doll?
Oh, who owns a doll that looks like that anyway?
So-
Fucking
I know.
hell.
We
So
literally
what we
got that
did
from
it-
a charity shop.
So
Like a
we
little
let-
prop.
We left it on that chair and we live streamed it all night just for the fans, really, to have something to look at, yeah.
You bought this doll.
Yeah, so it's like, and somebody said, somebody gifted it to us and said
Wait,
it was
there's two
haunted.
No, I'm sure we bought it from a charity
it.
shop.
We left it on a live stream all night for the fans to watch, and then I think it was maybe about 4 or 5 in the morning, something pushed the doll over.
Booting off over there on that.
Oh, the pressure sensor's kicking right off, isn't it? So we know it's obviously, it's like validation, isn't it? Something's happening. Yeah, crack on, yeah. So we've got a lock-off camera over here with some REMs,
Horrible doll.
crazy
Isn't it?
looking doll, a car,
It hasn't got any eyes.
another REM, and then this doll, which has decided overnight, well, in fact, not overnight, actually this morning, to move. How freaking weird is that? It's been on lock off for 48 hours. Nothing's come near. So I think we're going to show the clip as well in a sec. These didn't alarm. Nothing's come near it, but it's decided to move on its own. I'm going to set that back up so it doesn't. There we go.
Dolls generally shouldn't really
She
exist,
moved.
should they, like
No.
that?
Now she's been sat in the back of that couch all night, and she's decided.
No, that other thing
that she's
is
moving.
horrific.
Can I give her a little tug now? Yeah. We used to
Oh,
use it
sorry,
on
yesterday.
a different show. She's not moving. Now it wouldn't take 48 hours for her to move. So I mean, it's weird.
I felt sick.
Do you know what I mean?
But does that mean anything? Like, what's
Don't
that
know.
trying to
Well, that's
say?
inside our house, isn't it?
When
So-
we were sitting there, we did a little thing before we went to bed for the fans watching. We had the camera on it, and I think a child's name came through. It was Bobby,
Bobby.
and there was a child that died called Bobby
Yeah.
Poole, and it was just like, can we mention this? Do we want to go down this
Oh, yeah.
avenue?
Do you sort of censor what you like reveal to your
Yeah,
sort of fans in
yeah.
case it's upsetting?
Yeah, because it was I don't know, the last 10 years that he died, maybe 5, and he was hit by a car outside school, and there's posters everywhere still all up Liverpool, and it was a child who come through, and it was Bobby,
Oh God,
and he
that's
was
quite
like,
sad.
want to give you a kiss, you know, on these machines that say words and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that happens, and you're like, feel sick. I wanted to move out.
Have you ever filmed anything and like a ghost is very much apparent and someone watching has said, hang on, that's a relative of mine? Or
No, yeah.
No, thank God. I think that would be awkward. I think that would be really awkward if we filmed something and then somebody came to us and said, hang on, I know that person.
Yeah.
I did think something might come of that. The clip.
Yeah.
Because it was live, wasn't it, at the time?
Was good though, wasn't it? Yeah, when it happened.
Just nobody was watching it that knew.
I don't know how you two haven't freaked yourselves out.
I have.
I have. It's when we haven't
many
just on a
times.
laptop.
Many times.
So this is apparently it's in Leeds.
It's my last ghost hunt, this was. I was pregnant, 20 weeks pregnant. No, yeah, 20 weeks pregnant.
Bloody labour.
And that happened, and I was like, I'm sitting down on this chair and I'm not moving.
So this is allegedly haunted by the Black Monk of Pontefract.
Yeah.
And it was there's also poltergeist as well, activity here. And
Right.
there's a movie which is based on this house, and the director bought this house because of that movie. So the guy who directed the movie made it was that I'm buying the house, and he bought it.
Every time.
Was you trying to scare Bex?
Because he knew he did it upstairs.
Oh, what the hell happened there?
Why would it have done that?
That sounds a bit dark, doesn't it?
That was a bit demonic.
Yes.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No. How your waters didn't break during
don't
that,
know.
I just
Door,
don't
did we
know.
get that?
Yeah,
Right.
I think so. Shit, we've got to go through it.
Paul.
Yeah, I'll go on.
Do you do it in the dark? Do you film everything in the dark?
Yeah,
Mostly,
yeah, mostly in the dark.
I really don't think I'd be able to sleep at night. The voices are the creepiest, actually.
The voices I find the
But
creepiest.
that's not like a human voice. It's
No.
very...
Yeah.
So that was coming through a machine
Very
called the
demonic,
Portal.
wasn't it?
So if there was a voice coming through this device that Paul set up through a speaker, it would amplify it and then put an echo onto it and put a bit of reverb. And so you could try and, if it was saying something, you should be able to hear it more, but we couldn't. And that's not stopped, has it?
Yeah, what does that mean, sorry, again?
So we're having pressure fluctuations in the room.
Which means it's someone's here.
Yeah, potentially somebody. Maybe I feel like it's probably residual. You know, like not an active
something
ghost or
old.
something's just
Yeah, like
listening
an
to
old
us.
spirit.
Have you ever felt a ghost touch you?
Yes, all the time. Pulling on your coat and touching you and stuff.
Well, when
and
a ghost-
smacking your bum and stuff like that.
What,
You know, like
cheeky?
like cheeky ghosts.
No, that Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We're allowed
Jim
to
will
say
fix
that.
it. That's so shocking.
He's probably there, isn't he? Ready to haunt somebody down there.
Oh, God, that's one ghost you wouldn't
Can you
actually
imagine that?
What's your name? Jimmy.
Rattling his chains.
want. We've got some ghost and paranormal myths. Ghosts only appear at night.
No, myth.
Yeah.
Poltergeists are usually angry spirits who haven't crossed over.
Myth. I'd say myth. Poltergeists. No, I'd say
No,
myth.
because it feeds off bad energy, so I'm saying.
What is the
It's
difference
true.
between a poltergeist and a ghost?
So a ghost is a residual replay. So if you saw a ghost, the ghost is like a ghost of the past. It's a residual replay of time.
Okay.
The spirit.
Alice.
It's Alice.
Ghost past.
Alice, are you here with us now?
Shy.
She says not a chance. But it could be somebody else.
No, it could be. Could be one of the kids.
Is there somebody else here? Maybe they're scared of my voice.
No. They'll see you more than they see us.
It's so interesting. So a ghost is someone from the past.
So it's residual, yeah. So it's like a picture of the past. A spirit is what people get confused with a ghost. So spirit's like a ghost. A spirit would be something that you see. It can see you. It's aware. So the things that we're communicating with now are
An
spirits.
intelligent.
Yeah.
spirit.
An intelligence behind it.
Okay, and a poltergeist?
They reckon it's believed to be bad energy that's fed off negative energy.
Just sneeze.
Oh, do you know when you sneeze?
Poltergeist.
Fuck's sake. Ghosts are just our imagination.
Because
Yeah.
I think we've all seen some, we've all experienced stuff,
Oh, of course. We are aware that you are with us, Alice. A Ouija board may invite unwanted spirits to your home.
I personally think myth, because we've done the Ouija board on our own, nothing happened.
Million times.
Million times, nothing's happened. So I personally think myth.
And what about a seance? What is a seance?
Seance is holding hands, isn't it?
And
yeah, in a circle.
Drawing energy.
That's
and
drumming up.
yeah.
That could potentially bring
in-
different things.
It can help something
because
communicate.
you're doing the energy thing.
Do you think time of year, as in Halloween, if you're more inclined to do like a Ouija board around that time of year, something could potentially be worse than if you're going to do it at Easter?
No.
Personally, myth, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, with the Ouija board anyway.
Okay. Is the Annabelle doll really possessed from the Conjuring films? Wasn't the Conjuring films based on a true story?
Yeah, I said this.
Well, you guys are the Liverpool version.
Yeah, you say yeah and I say no to that, don't you?
What?
The Annabelle doll.
Well,
being
I mean,
possessed.
yeah, I would say
Those
yeah.
two creepy fuckers on your sofa were pretty menacing.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I need to open the Annabelle thing and see what happens.
Oh, I wouldn't.
If you could meet a famous ghost, who would it be?
Would you like to meet
What is
I'd like to meet Robin Williams. Yeah.
Robin Williams,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
100%.
Robin Williams, yes. But then there's loads of people. Marilyn
I'd like to meet
Monroe.
Princess Diana.
Yes,
I'd like to ask her a few things.
she'd be amazing.
She would be amazing.
She would be amazing. Can you imagine what she'd tell us?
Hey, this is another odd one that actually our producer Nat has asked. Is it true you shouldn't look in the mirror at night time?
Myth.
But I didn't even know that was a thing, other than
didn't
if you're
know-
saying
yeah,
Candyman 3 times.
No, myth.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you be doing at 3 a.m. looking in the mirror though?
To be fair, I do that. I don't look in the mirror just because I'm scared. But I don't think
Jesus
it's.
Christ.
I don't think it's a thing.
Honestly, ever thought about it?
I don't think it's a thing though. It's just I don't like
Waking up
mirrors.
at 3 a.m. for a pee. How old are you? Is there anything that you two get asked a lot about what like that actually is a load of bollocks?
Yeah, well, I don't know. People, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard because a lot of stuff people tell us, like, it's about their lives and their experiences. So sometimes we're like, well, yeah.
Yeah. Do you sort of have to pretend you believe it, even
All
though
the
something's
time.
completely elaborate and they probably take a load of acid?
Yeah, I'm
the
like,
time.
yeah, okay. You know what I mean? And that ghost dragged me out of the bed this morning. Really? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we listen to the stories. We're like, yeah. I'm like, fuck's sake, not again.
It's so far-fetched. So we put a question out asking any of our listeners for some of their ghost stories. So let me know what you think of these. I've seen a ghost and it was low-key the most terrifying thing in my life. It was a long time ago. I was about 16 and I worked as a waitress for an estate. Shoot dinners were always held in the old rectory. It was a massive old country manor. I remember being the only one there cleaning up after dinner service. I dimmed the lights and blew out the candles and went into the kitchen, but forgot something. I went back into the dining room and there was a huge black figure sat at the head of the table. Utterly terrifying when I was there all by myself. You always used to hear people running up and down the cellar stairs as well. Oh, and in the castle you could always hear little children playing in the towers. Why is it always children? There's something creepy about children.
That sounds dead good,
There is
though,
something.
doesn't it? Yeah.
It does sound.
You might have to
good.
go and have a visit.
I think we need to go.
Oh yeah, do you
yeah.
find like big old
Yeah.
country estates and
Brilliant.
like
Yeah, because they've got
Brilliant.
lots of history, haven't
Yeah.
they? And, you know, lots of stuff happening. Like, you take Tatton Park, for example, you know, it's got all its history in Cheshire. But all stuff happened in the servant quarters and stuff like that over the years. And they weren't that nice to those workers.
yeah, quite brutal.
So, yeah, there was loads
Have you ever
of
been to the Tower of London and had a roam around?
stuff. Not yet.
I've had a roam around.
Have you?
It'd be good.
When I was in my old home watching a movie, the front door and back door was closed as well as all the windows, as it was a cold day. Plus, the living room had carpets, so you had to physically close the door yourself. So that night, as I was watching a movie, I saw my dog staring at something, and the next minute, my door closed itself. The scary part was nobody else was at home with me. My dog then started barking. As I opened the door, I got a cold chill and turned on the lights of my house. When I asked my parents and brothers and sisters if they did anything, they told me they weren't at home when this had happened. I can't lie, I couldn't sleep that night. Interesting one about this. A dog's sense much more sensitive.
I would say animals are more sensitive because they haven't been tainted by our world.
Yeah.
So they don't know the difference to you know, they don't know the stigma around, oh, you believe in ghosts, you weirdo. So I do believe dogs can see ghosts, spirits.
I think they have got a sort of sixth
Yeah.
sense. Actually, that was another thing. You know, when people suddenly get the chills and they say it's because someone's
Walking
walked over your
your
grave. What is that? Do you believe in that?
Could
Is
be.
that a?
Yeah, that
Because
could
that
be
is
a
weird how you
indication.
sometimes do get that.
Yeah, you do.
And the
If
hairs
you're
on
sitting
the back of
there,
your neck,
or your
yeah.
hairs, yeah.
Yeah.
Your hackles go up.
Oh yeah, because I sometimes get goosebumps, but not everyone does get that. You know, when
I
you
get
suddenly get
goosebumps.
told something.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That some of us was like,
I think it means you're more sensitive.
just taking the fucking piss now.
yeah,
It's fine for me.
I'm not going to leave you alone now.
I know, don't. Alice. I attended the funeral of my great aunt, and she was mad about owls. In her will, she asked that we all take an owl ornament each. I took one I liked the look of. When I got home, all hell broke loose. I would hear voices and loud noises on the baby monitor, and when I looked in my daughter's room, she was sound asleep. We were eating dinner one day, and the stereo just turned itself on really loudly. The kitchen blinds would shake, and the intercom would buzz randomly at silly hours, and no one was there. My now ex-husband said he saw a woman with black hair staring at him in the reflection of a mirror after washing his face. That was the final straw. Yeah. I finally figured it only happened since I brought the owl back. So I said a prayer. I'm not even religious, and asked for protection. I demanded the bad energy leaves. I put the owl in the communal bins and was rid. Nothing ever happened thereafter.
Wow.
That is very odd, isn't
That
it?
is odd.
That's
Yeah.
really odd.
I sort of believe in that.
I kind of believe in that, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know what it is, but there's a thing about owls. If you see an owl in the window, what's that? There's a thing.
Oh yeah, you do always see that in horror films actually. But yeah,
there's
why is that?
I don't know. It
Owls.
signifies death or something,
Or something's watching you. isn't
Yeah,
it? There's
something's
supposed to be
watching you.
something- I thought it was
Yeah.
more to do with aliens. That.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, not
Wouldn't
sure.
have a clue. But it was something to do with owls
sure that's
looking at you
aliens,
through the
that.
window. Or the, yeah, I don't know.
Alice,
Oh my
we'd
God.
like to thank you for your presence today because you've really scared the living shit out of me.
Alice is made up, isn't she?
How do people get in touch with you if anyone is genuinely concerned that there is a ghost in your house or something's fucking with you?
Mm-hmm.
And don't take the piss because Sean and Bex both have children and they live in a graveyard which is full of mayhem. But how would people actually contact you if they?
So they can go and find us on social.
Yeah.
Or come through our website, go on ghostdimension.co.uk, I think it is.
Amazing. Can I
And
just say that was truly shocking. Actually, the videos really threw me. That voice, I'm not going to get that out of my head tonight.
I know you're going to be sleeping in bed thinking of that voice.
It's horrible. Hope no one has too many ghosts or ghosts of ex-boyfriends because they're fucking terrifying. Anyway, hope everyone has a lovely Halloween. Don't forget to get in touch and send us your confessions and your dilemmas, any more creepy ghost stories to @privatepodcast. And I'll see you next week.